Pray tell, my good sir, where is it you go for your attire? I've been searching all over for a proper tailor and have yet to have any luck.
Do you know what the avatars are?
Well, I do believe that's what I was inquiring from you myself. I've been having quite the trouble finding a better one.
Yeah. Who's your marshmallow friend?
Marshmallow friend? What are you referring? I have no idea as to what it is you are referring. I do not see what it is you see, apparently. Perhaps I'll return to the old standby. That's a little better. Perhaps, at least.
Hi.
Greetings and salutations. I must say I am rather impressed by your means of attire. I've been looking all over for one just like it, but have yet to have any luck. Quite the diminutive little fellow. Perhaps I'll continue my search. A good day to you, my man.
Good day to you.
You have a dream you wish to tell. Quite the cavalcade of characters already. Ah, Oscar, my good man. A pleasure to see you again. Well, my friend, I took it upon myself to do some charity work and I volunteered your services. I hope that's okay.
I'm here.
Still, aren't you just the atrocious little thing? Well, Husker, I did not realize you had procreated since arriving in hell. Congratulations are in order, I suppose. Merely pulling your leg. Try not to get too flustered. You'll ruffle your feathers. No, I don't think so. Well, now I'm off to go find Miss Darley. I'm sure she has quite the load of work for me to do. What an amusing assortment. And once again, things are quite quiet around here. I don't suppose I've ever set foot in this locale. It must be backroom services. And what may I do for you, Husker? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yes. I've been looking all over for Miss Charlie. As for Miss Maggie, she could potentially be visiting Miss Carmine for more of her training. As for Lucifer, well, I'm sure the Short King, as they call him, is likely knee-deep in ducks. Well, rather Valentino than Vox. Well, if it isn't one of my most handsome doppelgangers. How delightful. Pray tell, where, pray tell, where did you procure such an interesting tailor? I've been looking for an improvement upon my appearance, and I'm most curious as to where you got yours. Well, I do prefer to pay my homage to the provider.
That is a doppelganger.
Well, my most humble gratitude. I appear to be having some delays. This modern frivolous technology, always so problematic. Let us see here. Oh dear, so many things are happening. Well, I received your request, and I'm quite flattered. Now, how, pray tell, do I go about acquiring your most marvelous suit? Who is your tailor?
Hello.
Nifty! How delightful to see you, my dear. To which of us are you referring, my dear? There we are. I have no idea which of us to whom you're referring, Nifty, but this is going to be quite entertaining.
I really hope that if there's 2 outfits, I don't have to do twice the amount of work.
Well, that, I suppose, can be up for negotiation, but then again, considering you're under contract. After all, we do own your soul.
You've already chained me once. You've already chained me once. I don't want you to chain me again.
That would imply you have more than one soul, but then again, they do say cats have 9 lives. A most intriguing concept. 9 lives, 9 souls to exchange. I find this most intriguing.
I'll maybe think about this. Maybe the 9 lives is just a myth.
Perhaps, after all, you weren't a feline when you were alive. Although if you were, I'd be remiss to find out how you ended up in hell. Although then again, the fact that you're a cat alone would be enough reason.
Well, if I was a cat or not your pet. That's fine.
Oh, but you are.
I would say something right now, but there are millions of people in this hotel.
Well then, that means business is booming, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't, issue?
I suppose the myth is not so much a myth as there's more than one Husker about.
Or 2 lives, I guess. Hey, would you like to trade lives? You go with him, I don't. Would you like to trade?
I'm already open.
This is quite the bemusing situation.
That's Junior! That's my companion!
Ah, Nifty, up to your revelry as always. Try not to make too large of a mess now. Ah, Miss Charlie, there you are. We've been looking all over.
Oh, hey, we finally found out. Charlie, question. Where's Baggy and where's Angel? Those are my questions.
Yeah.
Angel right there.
Angel doesn't come here. Right now. I would be fat.
Okay, well, we saw the No, protect me.
My good man, would you mind telling me who your tailor is?
Listen to Charlie. She's the princess of House. She'll kill all of you.
Pray tell my handsome doppelganger, who is your tailor? Oh, Nippy, you precocious little imp. Quite enough noise out and about. This cavalcade of characters is quite the cacophony.
Entertainment you've been craving.
Well, I suppose one could never have enough nifties. So many doppelgangers and so many whose tailors I would like to meet. Although I ponder if I'm the only one not using technology to alter their voice.
Dude, am I the only one thinking what the fuck's going on?
Unmitigated chaos. In other words, what's normal in hell?
What you just said? Alastor, I had a surprise under your pillow. You wanna know what it is?
Knowing you, it's probably a mini television to aggravate me, you noisy idiot pox. Now pray tell, my good sir, who is your tailor?
You really wanted to help me? I took a number 2 under your pillow, piece of shit.
There are so many Alastors here, it's hard to tell who I'm referring. But regardless of who it is, I very much would like to meet your personal tailors. I've been looking to change out my wardrobe for quite some time. That's sick.
It's valid for me. I could just go to the doctor. No, that's not the voice actor.
Who of us are you referring?
You know,
With there being so many of us out and about, which one of us to whom are you referring?
kid just saying stuff. Does my voice fit my avatar?
Yes, indeed, there are few precocious youths out and about. I suppose that only proves that the future is quite grim on Earth. Be careful, Nifty. We know how you get once you have a little bit of libation. Ah, Celestial, how delightful. I've not seen you since the last Overlord meeting. How fare you this day?
Well, when it does the invitation, I'll leave the building until people show themselves.
What did I just hear?
So many here, it's quite difficult to tell who's speaking, let alone to whom.
Oh my god, there's so many Alastors. One's enough. One's enough.
You can never have too many.
I'm rather impressed by your voice-changing technology, although mine is all
All
natural.
the Alastors can pull you, so why would you say that?
Well, I've never had need of a voice changer.
This man. I love this man because he's British. Or just a smart, intelligent man.
My good sir, I'm not British, I'm Cajun.
I'm British.
I still love him.
I'm Scottish.
I still love him. He's funny. Holy shit. He just
There's something behind the Alaster.
Person, I'm the one from the UK.
This is quite the humorous manner. I've not had this much fun since the stop my crush in 1929. So many orphans.
Sick man.
I eat people. I don't see that as much of an insult.
I just punched Alien. He's a cheater. I punched Alien. aliens.
I'm a deal maker, first and foremost.
I just punch aliens. What's the difference? He eats souls and I just punch aliens.
Now, I don't eat souls, I bargain for souls.
It's like
I
money
eat
cup.
flesh.
It's like show symbols of power.
Yo,
It's quite an Lucius Moon special when he did raw.
surprise.
Yes, indeedy. Nothing better for breakfast than fresh venison.
We don't eat souls.
I don't fucking know.
This is quite a cacophony. Perhaps I need to take a higher vantage in order to hear everyone properly. Yes, perhaps I'll take a step upon the balcony in order to be a little bit above all the noise.
You'll wish anything you want.
That's slightly better. Better above the cacophony than amongst it.
Because you know when people see the broken by taking.
Rosie, my dear, is that you down there? I'd intended on coming to your boutique in the Cannibal Town fairly soon. How delightful.
Make a deal with the red guy, because every time I deal, I get sold. Like, I don't...
This is all rather bemusing.
You know what I do?
Okay, I'm back.
And welcome back.
I missed anything?
Oh, just the standard cacophony. This cavalcade of characters is quite curious.
Deal with the red guy, I get sold like a slave.
I'm the one that's like...
Now, there's a difference between being sold and losing a bet.
Alright. To be fair, I think you cheated. Still, I think you got cheated.
Considering how long I had been observing you whilst you were an overlord yourself, I don't believe either of us has room to point fingers.
You were spectating me my entire life out in hell.
My friend, I am a deal maker. Now, what sort of deal maker goes into things blindly without knowing what they're getting into? You're a gambler after all. You know everything is chances and stakes.
Out of all your henchmen, why did you pick me and Nifty as the people to make deals with?
Well, Nifty is just quite delightful. I wouldn't necessarily call her a henchman.
What, more like a dollar or something?
Well, more like a little ball of chaos that is most amusing to observe.
Fair enough.
As for you, you had quite a substantial amount of power accumulated, and you were on the verge of losing it all. What better thing to do than take advantage of that? Every time they say Alastor, I cannot tell which of us to whom they're referring. Yes, indeedy. I'm rather impressed by the ones who use technology to alter their voices, though. Rather impressive.
I thought you altered your voice for him.
Oh, not at all. I'm not using any sort of modulating technology. I don't know the first thing about it.
Neither do I, but when it comes to this voice for Husk, it's kind of my normal voice, but different a small bit.
Fair enough. But all this is 100% normal. All natural. No technological trickery here.
Yeah? Alright, can you get me a packet of chocolate buns and a drink? Yeah. Sorry. Had to do something.
It's quite interesting how few possessions you find around these places.
Because no one really knows who the hell you are, old timer.
Oh, now Zestiel is one of the oldest denizens of hell, one of the most ancient of evils. Why, one would have to be quite foolish to not remember him.
Right, he said that.
And there goes Miss Charlie rummaging about in her father's wardrobe. I suppose she is a daddy's girl after all. Yes, indeedy. Though I'm afraid to say that it appears we're going to have some acid rain this afternoon.
Hey, Alastor.
Yes, it does at least tenderize the meat.
It's been flashing by him once when you were taking the eggs to the meeting.
Oh, yes, that was quite the scrambled
He doesn't
event.
have clothes on.
Quite amusing. Quite amusing indeed. But in the game of those impersonating the radio demon, all I have to say is, who's been here since day one? Who's been as faithful as a nun? Who makes sure with an old-timey pun? Your executive producer. Well, I'm your guide day to day, your chum steadfast hotelier. Remember when I had a clog today?
I know you were here because you're the new boredom, but why have you chosen to stay here?
Well, I do love to watch some of the earth struggle to climb the hill of betterment, only to repeatedly trip and tumble down to the fiery pits of failure.
Again, Charlie kind of succeeded, slash not succeeded.
Yes, indeed. I was face to face with Adam, first man next to die, or at least that was what I had intended. Unfortunately, my staff was broken. Yes, indeedy. Who would have thought a microphone staff would lose to a guitar? Especially one of Adam's, of all people. Oh well, I suppose Nifty got the upper hand there. Shame though, I really was looking forward to dining upon angel wings. Oh no, speaking of angel wings, I'm fairly certain that one just overheard. Preparing for the onslaught of innuendo that's bound to follow. Well, we're all dead. Well, I don't believe you slain with angelic steel. One does have to wonder. Yes, indeedy, that wacky nonsense. Although I must admit, if it is successful, I'll have to reevaluate things. Perhaps she's not so full of herself as I had thought. But I still say that most sinners will never redeem themselves. Neither am I, except perhaps to eat. No, I don't think so. I don't believe I'd go out of my way for that. Though if you can and somehow find a way of violating and breaking your contract, I'll be quite curious. Oh yes, I've already been exposed to all this wacky nonsense, this frivolous frivolity of filth. To which of us are you referring? There are at least a half dozen of us roaming around. Yes, unfortunately, there are far too. I suppose that answers the question. I am not into angel dust. No matter what you insignificant peons, I believe I will not now nor ever be in a relationship with the likes of angel dust. I'm well aware, and I don't particularly care. I have had to deal with this one's innuendos ever since the day we met, and I shan't be swayed now. That said, it is getting rather noisy here. Perhaps I'll take a stroll around Pride. I do have need to go to Cannibal Town and visit my tailor anyway. Perhaps, perhaps not. I suppose we'll see. First, I have to find my way. Unfortunately, I don't have a photographic memory. The locale in which I'm going is far too hell of a Boston Hazbin Hotel World, so I highly doubt you can, but if you are able, feel free to try. Oh, now I hope this hasn't malfunctioned yet again. Fingers crossed. Come now, don't you start with me. Oh dear, it appears as if we're having some technical difficulties. If by some chance this goes to malfunction, that'll be the end of this broadcast. If it is, thank you all for tuning in to the Moonshadow Mystery Channel. We hope you enjoyed your stay. Be sure to click the like button down below if you enjoyed this video. And please feel free to leave your commentary and critique in the comment section below. If you're new, please click the name above the video description to see our backlog of videos. And as always, remember, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. Well, see you right back here, same Moonshadow time, same mystery channel. See you all soon.